85 takes for a 15-minute video. But I did it. I finally pressed record, and yes, it took me 85 different takes to get it done, but I did it. Now, no lie, when I say 85, I mean 85. I mean, you would think I was freaking filming a Marvel film or something like that with how much I stopped and started. I mean, the perfectionism was in full effect when I recorded my first video, but I did it. I got it done. I overcame that fear of perfection, that I needed to just do something. I needed to just start. I needed to just press record, and I did that. So now, it won't take me 85 times. It might take me 84 times, but I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep coming back. I'm going to keep on working hard to get this thing done, because I have a message. I have a purpose, and it's going to get out there some way, somehow. And my purpose and my message may not go out to everyone, but it will go out to at least one person. And it may be 100 people. It may be 1,000 people. But it doesn't have to be, my purpose and my message doesn't have to be for the world, just for that one. So 85 times for a 15-minute video, I got my first one done. And even after all of that, it still wasn't perfect. But guess what? It's done. And I'm really proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for overcoming that fear of failure, that fear of not being good enough. And again, that fear of not being good enough led me to perfectionism, but it still wasn't perfect. And so after 292 days, I pushed through. I made it happen. And you can too. So if you're still sitting there thinking that you have to be perfect to start, you're kidding yourself. You're kidding yourself. I was kidding myself. Just push through. Just get started. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's messy. It's awkward. And after 85 tries, I did it. And after 85 tries, just know, it's worth it. Listen here, I've been talking about this for almost a year. 292 days. 292 days of excuses. 292 days of fear. 292 days of, I'm not ready to do this. 292 days of, my editing skills are not up to par. 292 days of, I can't talk enough, or I don't speak well enough. Well, that led me to 292 days of not getting better. I stayed stagnant. You wouldn't believe how many hours of video I watched. I was afraid of failure, of not being good enough, of being judged. Shoot, I was afraid of not living up to my own expectations. And after 85 tries, guess what? I still didn't live up to my standard, to what I thought that I should have done. But again, I'm so proud of myself for actually getting it done, putting it on wax. It's out there. Video number 1 is down, and video number 2 is in progress. We're just loading up, baby. Loading up to level up. Let's go. And loading up to level up is exactly that. It's about progress. It's not about perfection. It's about getting better every single day. It's about hitting that high achieving mode. It's about going ham. That's what we're doing. We're going ham. We're hitting that high achieving mode to be high achieving men. And being a high achieving man isn't something that happens in one day. It happens over time. And every single day we chip away at being a high achieving man is a day we just get better. So in video number 2, after 85 full takes in video number 1, here are the 3 things that I learned. First, I learned I need to work on my camera charisma, like big time. Like, I gotta find my voice, I gotta find my attitude, I've gotta get better. I can't be as dry and as stiff as I was, and I know it'll come with a little bit more comfort with, first of all, the subject matter. The subject matter, once I'm comfortable with the subject matter and then comfortable with being on camera, my personality will come out. I mean, I can't say I'm the most charismatic person ever, but I mean, I got a little bit there, and I don't think that showed through. I also want to shorten my videos, the second thing. But not only that, the second thing I learned, along with wanting to shorten my videos, is knowing that I can talk for 15 minutes. Another fear that I had was I saw these long form videos, and I was like, how can I talk for 15, 20, 30 minutes? How can I talk for 8 minutes on a subject that somebody might want to know? And in my first video, I knocked out 15 minutes. Unbelievable. At least for me, you know. And the third thing, editing. Yep, Still trash at it. After watching all those videos and learning all that and being envious of everyone else's editing, I am still trash. But I've only tried it once. I only tried it at one video. I will get better. I will improve. You will see better videos, maybe not now on day number 2, but you will see better videos over time. I will get better, or I will hire somebody to get me better. But over time, this editing will be better. So 85 tries later and video number 2 later, I am already better. I am already 85 takes better. I am already more comfortable in front of this camera. I am already more comfortable in front of this camera than I was before. The best part about this is that I didn't quit. The best part about this is that I will keep on going. And if you want something, just know that you're gonna have to keep pushing. If you're waiting for the perfect time to start, just know that it's not gonna happen. The perfect time will never come. You will never be perfect at it. Not to start out with. I talked about how elite I have been athletically, professionally, and academically. And guess what? I forgot all of those lessons. That on day 1 of every single one of my athletic, professional, and academic pursuits, I wasn't automatically good at it. I had to work overtime. I had to put in that work. I had to learn. I had to practice. I had to sacrifice. And I forgot all of that when I started my YouTube journey, thinking I could start at the 50-meter mark. Everyone who starts this race starts at the 0-meter mark. I just happen to start a little bit later, and I can't start at the 50-meter mark. I've got to start at 0, and I've got to work my way into it. Now that said, I have every single expectation that I will overcome some of my competition, but that's going to take time. Now please understand, I'm not sitting here thinking I've got it all figured out. I've still got a road to trudge. And the best part about this is that we're starting from 0 together. We're doing this together. You're starting along with me. So I don't have this figured out. You don't have this figured out. Let's do this together. And if there's something, even if it's not a YouTube channel, if there's something that you've been putting off for 292 days like I did, or even longer, or just a little bit shorter, and if there's something that you've been putting off for 292 days or 293 days or longer, or even shorter, think about that. Write it down. Singe it into your memory. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's starting a YouTube channel. I don't care if it's losing 10 pounds. I don't care if it's gaining wealth. I don't care if it's reading 10 books. I don't care if it's praying every morning. I don't care if it's your last drink. Write it down. We've got goals. We're set for another level. We're not set for average. We're not meant to be here. We're meant to level up. We're meant for high achievement. And please, remember, sometimes the first step takes 85 tries. But guess what? That second step might only take you 84, might only take you 80, but you're going to get better. Don't be afraid to be bad at it. I mean, to be honest, like I said before, really, how many people are watching at this moment in time? And if somebody sees your success after 50 videos, after 100 videos, and looks back and says, hey, look at that first video, he was absolutely terrible, I welcome it. I welcome that challenge, because you have seen how I've leveled up. Bro, you'd be surprised at where I'm going to go from here. That's that mentality we all need to have. You will be surprised at where I go from here. I'm just getting started. This is just the beginning, my man. This is just the beginning. My journey to becoming Mr. Right, our journey to becoming Mr. Right. Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and financially right. Getting into that high achieving mode. Going ham. This is just the beginning of it. And it isn't going to be smooth or easy. But we never expect that. We don't want easy. We want to earn it. High achievement comes through earning it. If it was easy, everybody would do it. We're not looking for the easy way out. Look, we're here to be high achieving men. We're here to get right in every aspect of our lives. That means being okay with stumbling, learning on the fly, knowing that I don't have all the answers, knowing that we don't have all the answers. That's part of the grind. That's how we get better. Now, despite all of the 85 takes, just know that there wasn't perfection there. And I'm not trying to show you perfect. I'm trying to show you that there is a grind mode. Now, with those 85 takes and with this second video, again, reveal your truth. Let everybody know that it wasn't perfect. I'm not trying to show you some sort of perfect, polished version of myself. I'm trying to show you the journey that I'm on to becoming Mr. Right, to becoming that high-achieving man. I'm here to show you the real work in leveling up, whether it's in the gym, whether it's with my skincare routine, whether it's with my relationships, whether it's with my diet, whether it's with my walk with God, whether it's in my spirituality, or whether it's with my bank account. I'm here to let you know that, again, we're loading up to level up. There are no shortcuts. There are no shortcuts on this trip. Just know that I'm in the trenches with you. It's time to go to war. So here's my challenge for you. Again, remember what you wrote down. Remember what you're working on. Remember what you're waiting for that perfect time, for that right time to do. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It will never come. You will never start something new and be perfect at it. You will never start something new and be good at it. But you can get good if you work at it over time. And that's what we're about. Getting good over time, getting right over time. If you feel like you might be strong enough to deal with 85 tries of stumbling and awkwardness and facing your fears, then you're ready to level up. You've got no more excuses. It is time. It is time. It is time to hit that next level. It is time to shift into that next gear. So that's my challenge to you. Write down what it is that you want to do to hit that next gear. Write down those things that you want to do to hit that next gear. Again, I'm on this journey with you to being Mr. Right. And I'll tell you what I'm working on. I'm working on being physically right, mentally right, spiritually right, emotionally right, and financially right. So if there's something that you're working on and you want that extra layer of accountability, drop a comment. Let me know what you're working on. I can help keep you accountable. I'm in the trenches with you. We're going to war. We're going to war on ourselves because we know we can be better. We know we can take it to another level. Why not be a well-rounded man? Why not be a high-achieving man? Take it to that next level. This channel is all about that growth. It's all about leveling up. But it's all about leveling up one day at a time. We know that, again, Rome wasn't built in a day. You have to set the foundations. You have to lay the foundation and build upon it. One day at a time, one video at a time, one rep at a time, one step at a time. So let's get it. Let's get it. I'm proud to be on this journey, and I'm proud that you're here with me. Why not you? Why not me? Why not now?